Hi, welcome to this presentation for CIT 325 from Chris Brown and Edward Wilson on associative arrays. Now, what are associative arrays? The simplest definition is that they are a collection of key-value pairs. Now, what does that mean? So I've got a couple of simple examples of a couple of key-value pair lists. The first one is simply a representation of a country code and the full country name in that list. The second one are different cars and the associated manufacturer of those vehicles. Now, if we were to take the country code example and try and do that with a normal array, you would have an array where you had an index that's simply a sequential number, and then you would have the country code abbreviation and the country code full name. Now this would be inefficient, for example, if you wanted to take the abbreviation and find out what the full name associated with that is, because you would have to iterate through this list of sequentially until you found that country code abbreviation. Now, in an associative array, the abbreviation becomes the key, and the full name becomes the value. So finding the value associated with the key is much simpler with an associative array, and we'll take a look at some code that does that in just a minute. Now, specifically, we're talking about associative arrays in Oracle. And associative arrays in Oracle are a single-dimensional structure. They can hold the same base data types as SQL collections, meaning they can hold only a scalar or composite base data types. They may only be used as a programming structure, meaning that they can only be used in a PL/SQL context. They cannot be used in a SQL context. Associative arrays also do not require initialization, which is nice. They don't need to allocate space before assigning values, and there is no constructor syntax. Another feature of associative arrays in Oracle, they can be indexed numerically. Beginning in Oracle 12c, they can also be indexed using unique variable length strings. Now, the index value does not have to be sequential, but it does have to be unique. And by definition, this type of collection is termed sparsely populated. I've got a code example here of some PL/SQL that shows how to use an associative array. So I took the country code table example, and in Oracle, an associative array is declared with a type of table. And you specify then the data type of the value of the associative array, and then you specify with the keyword index by the type of the key within that associative array. And so in this one, I've declared that the value is a varchar 2, maximum length of 50, and the index or the key is varchar 2, maximum length of 5. And then I just declare a local variable of that type that I just defined. And then you can populate it simply by making the assignment, and you put the key value here, and then the value is what gets assigned. And so I build that list, and then the cool part is, now if I wanted to take any of those country codes and find the associated full name of the country, it's as simple as using this code here, where I just refer to this key value right here, and in this example the user is inputting a country code, and if that is found, then the name of the country is what will get output by this put line. So that's really as simple as associative arrays are. Hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thanks for your time.